Okay, hello again, everybody, and welcome to this month's session. So, the webinar today will be about some tips, truths, and opportunities with RMC Asia, and we will also make a little announcement and update as well. And the session will be hosted by myself as well as my colleague Choco. Hi, Choco.
Hi everyone.
Okay, so I think without further ado, we can get started from here. So first of all, before we move on to the more interesting topics, I do want to give a quick reminder to all of you about RMC Asia. So for those of you who might be new, RMC Asia is an organization based in Bangkok, Thailand. However, our team operates from different parts of the world. And what we do is we provide cultural exchange programs specifically in the hospitality industry. So we connect students, graduates, young professionals, and other talents with 4-star and 5-star hotels in many different countries across Asia and the Middle East predominantly. Okay, and we can get started from here. So the first subject that we wanted to talk about today is one of our new destinations, which is Portugal. So I think I'll hand it over to Choco from here. Can you tell us a little bit about Portugal and why is it such an exciting destination to add to our list?
Well, obviously it's new. That's how exciting it is. It's new place, new location, new environment. This place, Portugal itself, is really well known for their summer destination in Europe. They attract a lot of tourists, and they also have, many diverse for traveler from, both Westerner and also European, as well as famously for Asian people to go as well. This place have a mixed culture, lifestyle, well known for their hospitality as well. And it's like any other place as well that they have, well-known hospitality, and also it's great for international interns, that they are hiring a lot from everywhere. It's super diverse.
And I think another thing that's important to mention is this is RMC Asia's first destination in Europe. So now we're expanding a little bit outside of only the Asia region, and we're really excited to introduce Portugal as a location that's available for candidates from all different countries. So it's not limited to just specific nationalities. And this is something that we're really curious to see how it's going to develop and if we have those who are interested in going, because of course this is very much different from what we used to offer in the past. Okay, and moving on, Portugal is not that small, and we currently are collaborating with hotels in a few different locations. So can you tell us, Choco, what locations and roles do we currently have available in Portugal?
Definitely the capital, Lisbon. It's a really, really beautiful place, unique, and we have Algarve, some hotel in Portos, and also the hotel is currently hiring is in Caxias. We each hotel also hiring mostly in operational departments, front office, F&B, housekeeping. There might be more in the future, of course. For now, currently these are the department that they are hiring.
Okay, great to know. And then the next point is about the key requirements. So are there any requirements that are different for applicants to Portugal compared to other destinations?
It's not much difference. Obviously, you will need to have a hospitality background, prior experience, either internships, part-time, or whatever you do that related to hospitality. For example, if you used to work in a cafe at your hometown, your cafe nearby your house, that also included. That's also could be a point where you can sell yourself because you have experience in terms of hospitalities. And of course, English is required. Even though in Portugal, people communicating in Portuguese, you still need to use English in general because it's a tourist destinations. People will come from everywhere and people will communicate in English. But if you come with the third languages that could be useful for the hotel, either Spanish or German, French. This can help as well to get shortlisted.
Okay, sounds good. And then another question that I'm sure we will be getting is, what can candidates expect from the visa process for Portugal?
Visa process to Portugal is like any other European countries, which is you will need to apply either direct to the embassy of Portugal in your home country, or use the VFS system services to apply to get the visa approval, because you also need to do biometric when you apply for the visa. They need you to be there, they need to see you if you're real, and the processing time is around 2 or 3 months. This process, including you preparing your documents, the hotel prepare the documents for you, apply for the applications, all this process. This is the approximate time.
Okay, that's great to know. And I think most of the documents are pretty much the same as for visa applications to other countries. So I think that hasn't changed much.
Yes. Just would like to highlight that the embassy will need to see that you have medical insurance, flight ticket book, you have financials statement to show. This one can be from your parents, and the rest the embassy will tell you, and us at RMC will inform you what you need to prepare as well.
Okay, that's perfect. So let's move on to our next topic. Now that we've covered our update for this month, I do want to address the question of interviews and preparing for interviews, because this is where Choco's team usually works with candidates the most.
Mm-hmm.
So the first question, before candidates actually get introduced to hosts or before we arrange the interviews, how does the matching process work between the applicants and the hotels?
Well, it's also based on what our participant is looking for and what the hotel is looking for. We are a matchmaker. So if you apply for front office, the hotel is hiring for front office, we will definitely share your profile to the hotels. So the matching is simple. The requirement from the hotel and your preference for the opportunities.
Yep, of course. And definitely, let's say if you select a few different destinations, we will be introducing you to hotels in all those destinations if the opportunities are available. So I would say one of the common questions that we get, because sometimes candidates might apply for like 2 or 3 different countries, and then in one of the countries, maybe there are few opportunities at this time. So what happens then is we prioritize the destinations where there are possible roles for them that are available.
Yes.
Okay. And then the next point, once we actually introduce candidates to hotels and we help them to arrange the interviews, they will need to speak directly to the HR manager or hiring manager of the hotel. So what actually do human resources managers expect from candidates during the interview?
They expect the professionalism from you, definitely. It's like, it's not, just hotel. It's like any other job. When you join the interview, they would like to see you have a good communication, your confidence, how you present yourself, and they wanted to see your attitude. If I am here having an interview, I knew exactly who I am, and then that's how I can sell myself to the hotel.
Yep, absolutely. And of course, once the candidate move on to the interview process, RMC Asia's team, or specifically Choco's team and our other host relations teams, we will assist you with the interview preparation call. So we will inform all candidates kind of what to expect from the interview process. However, there are some things that candidates need to prepare themselves, because we cannot handle the whole interview for you. So what are some of the things that you should prepare before you attend an interview?
Doing research about the hotels and the position that you are applying for. For example, you are applying for front office, you will need to understand at least basic what front office do. Or F&B, what is the F&B is about? And most importantly, do you know anything about the hotel? If you're going to have an interview with a certain place and you did not doing any research about the hotel, of course the manager will question, why are you even here, because you did not show any interest in us. So doing research, what the company is about, what the brand is about, what the position is about, and as well as the job responsibilities, all these resources you can do research online, Google, YouTube, this information. And we at RMC, we will always share this kind of information with you in email prior the interview, so that you know what you should prepare.
Yes, absolutely. And I think I do want to emphasize the point about understanding job responsibilities. Even though for our hospitality and business internship, we do accept candidates who are at an entry level, or maybe they have very minimal or zero experience before they join the program, we still expect you to know what the role is about and what you're expected to do at the job. That's because there will be some questions during the interview where you will need to show understanding of the position and kind of know what you're signing up for. So this is really important as well. And one more point to add here also is for candidates that are applying for slightly more technical positions, or maybe they're going, let's say, for the kitchen department, the questions also might be more technical, and maybe some expectations about the skills will be different compared to, let's say, front office, F&B, and other departments.
Yes, I would like to add more about this point too. For example, you apply for the kitchen, even if you never have experience, never worked in the kitchen before, you can share what you've learned. And they wanting to see if you are committed and what inspire you into applying for this role. If you love to cook, of course, how you love to cook. If you say, I've learned to cook from my grandparents, I've learned to cook from my mom, I love to explore different cuisine, and I would love to master myself from this skill. This is also can be the point that you can sell yourself during the interview as well. The manager would not expect you to know everything. However, they wanted to see your eagerness to learn. If you can share with them or tell them and show them what is your goal in life, why is this job is going to fit you, is going to benefit you. So just share that this is your inspirations, why you apply for this position.
Yes, exactly. And I think Choco already answered our next question. So what happens if you don't know an answer? You can just be honest about it and express that you want to learn. And even if you don't know now, you want to know about it later through this experience. So this is something that will definitely impress the HR manager. All right. And of course, keep calm and stay confident during the interview. And in my personal opinion, just don't make anything up and don't lie to them, because it might backfire. Just be honest about your experience and even your lack of experience in a certain role, and that can still help you to get the position.
Yes, totally. Confidence means that remain smiling and also answer full questions. Say, no, I never have experience in this field before. Or yes, I do have experience in this field and this is what I do. Even if you say no, you can explain more why you never have that experience, or how you're going to do more research and how you want to learn more about it. That is simple. You don't need to be nervous. Oh, what should I answer? I don't know. Should I lie? Don't go down that road. Just stay calm and confident.
That's great advice. And on the topic of confidence, we did want to give some tips about professionalism and self-conduct as well, because these are things that are very important in the hospitality industry, because you will be working with guests as well as with your future colleagues, and you need to remain professional. So in this field, what does professionalism mean exactly for candidates?
Professionalism, your impressions, how well you prepare. Imagine yourself having a walk-in interview. Would you dress up with your pajamas to go to the interview? No, of course. You will dress up properly, you will make up your hair, you will do your makeup, and you will shave, you will present yourself in a professional way. Imagine yourself that you are in the same room with the hotel, with the manager. And on time as well. If the hotel asks you to have an interview with you at 2 p.m., it means they expected you to be there before time already, waiting to have an interview with them. Doesn't matter in person, doesn't matter online, you need to be there before them. That's also show how committed you are, and punctual is a key for the hotel as well. You need to be on time, you can't be late. And when the manager joins, if they see you on in the meeting, that's great. And if they join before you, but they don't see you, what they will think? They will think you're late, or you're not ready, or you're absent the interview. They will leave the room. And then that's going to create the missed opportunity of completing the interview, which this is the key that we always remind the participant to be on time, be there waiting for the manager to join.
Yes, definitely. These are some great tips. And we do understand that sometimes technical issues happen and things might come up that are urgent. With this in mind, you just need to prioritize communication, which is going to be part of our next point as well. So we'll talk about this a little bit later. But in order to avoid such issues, it's also great if you join in advance, and if you have technical issues, at least you have time to address them, hopefully. And if not, you can just get in touch with RMC Asia, with our team, and we will try to help you, and we will also give a heads up to the HR manager so that it doesn't look like you simply forgot about it or that you're super late for no reason. So this is also important.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
And then the next point is, how can candidates show commitment that they're really willing to get this role, or that they're really committed to the opportunity?
Well, basically, when you join an interview, you would like to show how engaged you are, how open-minded you are, and ask some questions that will show that you actually show interested in the hotel. For example, for me, usually what I will always advise is that ask about what is the majority of the guests in the hotel, and how long the hotel been open. These kind of thing that maybe you could not find online. What's the thing that you shouldn't ask is how many rooms you have, or how many restaurants you have, because these are the informations that you can find on the internet. So you can ask about what you can learn. Let's say, what is my training would be? Will I have my mentor? What's the assignment that I would be signing for? Which area specifically? Or let's say if you apply for kitchens and they have several restaurants in the hotel. Let's say they have French cuisine, Indian cuisine, European cuisine. Then you ask, will I have an opportunity to learn or be working in this cuisine at all? Because this is an opportunity that I would like to gain more for my experience. These kind of questions that I think it would show more commitment to the manager, and actually show that you actually learn about them, that did not just come with bare hand and ask, how much are you going to pay me? That is a no-no questions that you should ask to the hotel.
All right. Thank you so much for walking us through this, Choco. Another thing to add is also, when you're working with our team, so when you're working with RMC Asia, try to pay attention to the instructions and follow the instructions, because these instructions are in place to guide you and to help you through the process, and to make this as smooth as possible, both for you and the host organization and the HR manager as well. All right. And then once candidates arrive at their destination, this is also something that we would like to address, and this is also something that RMC Asia will guide you. However, we do want to share some tips here about mindset and adaptation to a new place. So first things first, because Choco has quite some experience working directly with candidates and those who might be traveling for the first time, or maybe they're moving away from home for the first time, what are some challenges that candidates can expect when they join this kind of program?
Definitely, nothing is going to be like home. You shouldn't be expecting that, oh, you're gonna find a restaurant that you can have or can go in your home countries. You will feel homesick. You just need to build new connections, meet new people. Of course, the culture sometimes, oh, it's too hot. Oh, food too spicy. People don't really speak English here. These are the things why you apply for this program, because you would like to do a cultural exchange program. Especially in Portugal, people will speak Portuguese, people will speak French, people will speak German. What you do, learn the language and don't be scared to learn. Me, I'm from Thailand. I am currently living in China. People don't speak English at all, mostly. What you do, you then trying to blend in, you learn their language. So that will help you gain more skills, especially the language skill as well. And you will enjoy it.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, while you're doing the program, you will be in touch with our team regularly. So if you have any questions or you need someone to talk to, you can simply reach out to us. And then Choco and other team members will give you some more advice depending on your specific case. Okay, and then the next thing, on a more positive note, you did recommend to candidates that they should try to adapt to the culture, to the language, and to the people. So what are some other mindsets or tips that can help candidates to succeed during the program?
Building more connections, make some new friends, and be open-minded. This is not just at work, but also outside of work. Open-minded means that, of course, the local food might not taste as good as food in your home country, but that's also because you're not used to it. Willing to learn from mistake is something that some people felt like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this assignment. Why? Because I fear to make mistake. That is the mindset that's going to prevent you from learning and growing. Mistake help you grow. Mistake will help you learn so much. Being me today is because I make a lot of mistake at work, at my personal life, but I'm so proud of who I am today. It's because of what I make back in the day. And always have a positivity, don't just think that this place is nothing like home, I don't like it. That will bring you down. That mindset will not make you get through the whole situations. And remind yourself you're applying this to get through these difficult challenges in life. And the moment you get through it, you will look back and see how proud you are to become you today, because you can get through these experiences.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these are really good tips. And of course, just to add on to this, one of the best points is to try and be proactive, because a lot of the time, good things won't just find you, and people won't just find you and make connections with you. Sometimes you need to make the first step, and you need to initiate and just try to make the best of your experience abroad. Okay, and speaking of making the best of your journey, what are some other tips that you would suggest to our candidates, Choco? Especially because they're going to places that they likely have never been before.
Explore it. Even do the research beforehand. What is this place have to offer? Look on the bright side. They might have some new places, bar, cafe, restaurant, theater, show, art galleries, different locations. These are the places that you can explore more about the cultures, let's say in Portugal, they have so many different parts of their countries that you can explore. If you're on the weekend doing research or make connection with the local people, maybe the staff or senior staff at the hotel, ask them where I can go, what I should explore, and what local people do here, and step outside of your comfort zone. So don't be scared just because I don't speak their language. I don't want to go outside because I can't communicate with people. Put yourself out there, make new friends, trying to learn their language, and maybe you can teach them your language as well.
Yes, for sure. And I think we're moving to the end of our session now. So the final point is about communication and some final tips. So as I mentioned earlier, we do want to talk a bit about communication. So this is important not just when you start your journey, but also when you're working with our team, or even when you're working with your agency or your institution, or basically with anybody in life. So why is regular communication crucial in all parts of this journey?
Because this is about the opportunities, this program. So if, let's say, the HR send an email to you, say, hey, we would like to interview you tomorrow, and you did not respond in time, that's what will make you miss the opportunities, these excellent opportunities, and they will move on to someone else. Remember, you are not the only one in these applications. Like, imagine one hotel, how many applications they receive per day. If they reach out to you or select you for an interview, that means they see something in you and they wanted to talk to you. So make sure respond to the emails, messages on time, avoid any delay, right? And also ensure that you communicate properly, that you answer properly. If we ask you what time are you free and what day are you free, just let us know. Don't just say, I am free. Give us date and time, and then we will coordinate with the hotel. And sometimes, let's say the hotel schedule an interview really last minute, for example, for tomorrow in the afternoon, but you are not free because you have to work or you're currently studying. What you can do is that I am not available. However, I am available at this time. However, check the time zone. And this is Portugal. So check the time zone of Portugal that fit your time zone in your home country, that you are able to do the interview. Don't just say, I am free at 5 p.m. my time, but it's 5 a.m. in Portugal. That will not work. So think of what it will make the interview happen, and trying to think about the hotel side, and read the email carefully and respond it promptly, and also be polite. Okay, this also the step that you can practice before you start working as well. If you just reply the email same way as you respond to your friends on Instagram, that will also show that you did not have commitment, that you are not willing to step up to be more professional. This is something that we would like to encourage all of you to practice. Talking to us, consider that you are talking to the hotel.
Yes, definitely. These are really great tips. And just as a quick reminder, all of the communications between RMC Asia and yourself will be conducted through email and sometimes through WhatsApp. So try to stay on top of your inbox at all times, because as Choco said, sometimes there will be opportunities that come up last minute, and if you reply as soon as possible, that will help you to get this opportunity. And also, if you can't make it or if things come up, we will be aware of it on time and not at the very last moment. Finally, just some last tips for success. So can you end with some final words here with us, Choco?
Be you. Just be you. Stay responsive, be proactive, be positive, and take this step as a learning experience. That either communication, either having interview, sometimes you fail, you did not get selected, don't give up. Remember, we work with so many hotels. It won't be just one opportunity for you. So don't just feel like, oh, I am not good enough. Be positive, be kind to yourself, and practice. And aim for the goal that I will perform better for the future. And I will try to secure this opportunity. I will be on time. I will communicate better. Just be yourself and give yourself an opportunity to learn. Again, make mistake is fine. However, don't repeat the same mistake.
All right, that sounds great. And I think this is a good note to end our main topics of this session. However, before we finish up, we do have some space for questions. So if anybody in the audience has any questions or want to clarify anything, you can just let us know, or you can drop a message in the chat here. So we'll give it a few minutes. Yes. Hi, Hassan. Hi.
Hi. My name is Hassan. I'm joining from Turkey, United Towers, capital of the Turkey. I'm the branch manager, and I have a couple students who might interested for the Portugal internship. But the problem is the program duration. So I was emailing between Ecuador, I think, in your company. It says like a duration for this program only 6 months to 12 months. But maybe you guys know about the Work and Travel United States. I send every year more than 1,000 students to US, but this year they have the World Cup. So they didn't open the enough visa interview. So I have a lot of students who can join the Portugal program. I just saw your email and I just talked them like a easy talk. They really interested program, and some of them has the green passport, which is they don't need the visa for up to 90 days for the European countries. But can you change the program duration like 3 months? If he changed the 3 months, I can send a lot of students to Portugal. So it is most important thing for us. The second question is about the accommodation. So where they gonna stay, how they gonna find, the host company is gonna find, or they find himself. And the third question is about the salary, how much money they're gonna earn. And the last question about the schedule, how many days they're gonna work in a week and how many hours. Thank you.
Okay, Hassan, thank you for the questions. The internships, I'm so glad to hear that you have a student from Turkey that's interested in this program. From what you asked, first questions, duration for 3 months. We do have the hotel that is hiring for 3 months. However, it would be a seasonal. I would not say every hotel looking for 3 months, but I would say it's possible. And if we have, we definitely will promote and share this news with you. But for now, we do have the hotel that is looking for an intern for 6 months and to 12 months. We going to keep you updated for sure for the duration of 3 months. For the accommodations, as we know, Lisbon is quite a big city, and to find actually the hotel in Lisbon mostly do not provide accommodations. However, some hotels will provide allowance for the accommodations, or some not. So interns will need to secure the accommodation by themselves, and we at RMC will help them look for a shared accommodations that can cover the entire period or durations of internships. For example, right now we have the hotel in Caxias. They are hiring from providing allowance from 700 euro. Some hotel in Lisbon provide 450. Some hotel provide 350 euro. So it depends. It will not be fixed. Each employer, different benefit. However, these are the range that you can expect. 5 days a week.
They had 2 days off.
Yes, But as you know, operations, it could be changed. It could be keeping day off if operation is busy. Working in the hotel is that you will need to be flexible.
Can you tell me like how much they pay for the accommodation? Like, do you have any example for the students or like an internship?
If I share accommodation, I think it's going to be around 300 to 400 euro. However, we do mostly encouraging the student to find a share or staying with their friends. But we also, as I say, we have a hotel that provide accommodations that in the property itself, so they don't have to rent it outside. But it depends on the hotel location as well. Let's say the hotel in Lisbon, it will be challenging to find accommodations. So better keep that in mind. However, in any other destination in Portugal, they might be able to provide accommodations.
Great. Okay. Go.
Okay. Thank you so much, Hassan and Choco.
Portugal, it's also based on the embassy of each country as well, what they are going to require. At the moment, information that we have, they did not request a medical checkup, but some country they might ask for you to provide a medical checkup, and some country may ask for if you have a vaccinated, for example, yellow fever, this kind of thing. But for now, they did not request the new medical checkup if you are going to apply for the visa.
What type of visa they need to apply? I'm sorry, for the internship.
Right now we do have E9 and E8 visa.
E9 and E8.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Choco. Thank you, Faith, and thank you, Hassan. And I think we can wrap up here. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining. If you have any further questions, because we have kind of limited time right now, you can just reach out to us by email, either to info@rmcasia.org on the screen, or if you already have communications with one of our team members, you can also contact them directly. And you can scan this QR to check out our landing page. And that is all for today. Thank you so much, Choco, as well, for your insights.
Yes, thank you for everyone that are joining us today. And I'm so glad to finally announce that this is going to be our official new destinations, new excitement for our program. And I hope that we have more applications coming in. I hope that we can successfully have the first intern from RMC arrive in Portugal. And yeah, I'm looking forward to providing all the support that we can to you for Portugal.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Choco, and thank you, everybody. We'll see you later, and feel free to get in touch with us. Bye.
Bye.